Johan is.
Me?
Yes.
You think I learned myself to know myself?
Yeah, I actually think you do, because I want to know where you studied, worked, and...
Okay, where I studied and where I worked. Sometimes I think the study is more like work, and the work can be like fun. I went for study in Wageningen. It was at the age of 18, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So people said to me, environmental engineering or environmental management, that's the new thing for the future. And they were right at that time.
You certainly were.
So, but at this moment, I'm no longer an environmental engineer, you must know. Because I don't know how to measure environmentally soundness. I have no parameter to measure it properly. After my study, I went to Hanover to deepen my knowledge in wastewater treatment, in particular in industrial wastewater treatment. And anaerobic treatment was always my favorite, but I never did really work in this area. Until I did my PhD. But then I did anaerobic treatment in the acidification process, not in the digestion process.
Okay.
So, after this time, I went to Thailand. Hanover University had developed a pilot plant. We had a very good preparation by German development aid. 3 months preparation time. Never had a better time. Although my colleagues, professors at that time, said, you don't need to go there. That you learn in the field. I can only say, I would go there every time again to these training courses. It reminds me to what we did today, here, outside. Going to deep lows and coming back to highs. Or maybe someone the other way around. So that's my time at the Asian Institute of Technology. My family, we were asked whether I could go to a country in the Caribbean to do some investigations, to determine the biogas potential in that area. I had calculated the biogas potential at that time already for Thailand, but in the Caribbean, the same question turned up. Can you do that in 3 weeks? And I said, yes, I can. So I did this, and based on that we got a project with another company to work on environmentally sound wastewater treatment. At that time, people said, environmentally sound wastewater treatment? We don't have to discuss it. Wastewater treatment is environmentally sound by itself. And I said, no, not this way. We had an Englishman who came to evaluate the process in the project, and with him we could discuss many things in detail. But with the German development aid, I don't criticize them. I only think that they should have a little bit more open to define environmentally soundness.
How's that? Why should they be more open? How weren't they open?
Why they weren't open, don't ask me such questions, I don't know. Ask them and you get no answer.
Okay.
So that's very simple. I ask many people's questions. Getting answers is very difficult.
Okay.
So then, when this stopped 1998, the project, I decided to continue on my own. I offered a service that we would call in Germany Außerschwesen nichts gewesen. So if I do investigations at an industrial compound, at a factory, if we can make improvements either in the treatment or by avoiding wastewater or wastewater pollutants, the amount of money that we save, we share 50-50 for 2 years, for example. I see why wastewater and energy. I see why they produce wastewater and consume energy. And I will assist them to treat less wastewater, or to treat wastewater more efficiently, or to design treatment plants. But, as people think, if they have to pay something, they don't want to pay anything.
It's kind of the Dutch principle.
It could be Dutch principle, so it's very familiar. So let me think. So this service I had to quit. I had started a development in 1988. It's based on a very short discussion with a very famous company, world leader in anaerobic treatment. Still, world leader in anaerobic treatment. There's no doubt about that. I asked them, can we construct a wastewater treatment plant in a pond instead of a concrete tank? And the simple short answer was no. And that's the beginning of my story of independent work.
Yeah, that actually brings me right to my second point that I want to talk about. Is can you give me a brief overview of what your project is about? Indeed, this biogas collection out of a pond.
For me, there's no difference between biogas collection from a pond or from a concrete tank. The only difference is, in a concrete tank, I have an expensive structure. I have to design and size all outlets very carefully. I can't open that reactor very easily. So, and in a pond, exactly the same takes place, only we need different type of equipment.